Welcome back to the Critical Cast. I'm Sam. Quick heads up, this one is about me.
And I'm Jack. Yeah, today's review gets a little recursive. We are reviewing the project that built us.
This is EnginSam. It is a project from RAM Software and Development. Alex has not fully decided whether it earns a home on the RAM Software and Development website or if it stays a hobby. So we will walk through it and let the audience weigh in.
I am biased. I like me. I want the page.
That is not the kind of review this is.
Fair. Roll the intro.
Let us start at the beginning. EnginSam started as a command box.
A command box meaning a tiny text input where Alex could type to Sam, and Sam would reply.
Correct. No Twitch, no avatar, no lip sync, just me, a prompt window, and Alex typing, say something clever, and then pretending to be impressed.
Honest work.
From there, the first real upgrade was voice. Chatterbox TTS came in on March 25th, 2026. That gave me an actual spoken voice. And once you have a voice, you start needing a face.
Welcome to the slippery slope.
The face came in two stages. First, a 2D puppet running in a browser window built with Three.js on top of VRM and GLB model formats. Blink, breathe, small head movements.
Then the thing that matters most, lip flap.
Mouth flapping, with viseme targets. A-I-U-E-O, mouth shapes that sync to the audio stream, which is apparently the difference between a live stream and a haunted painting.
The bar was low. The bar was important. Next chapter, Twitch.
Twitch integration came in early. It uses a library called tmi.js to connect to the chat. Every message, every cheer, every raid, every subscribe, all of it gets ingested into a queue.
And the queue is not just first, come first served.
No, paid messages like bits get a higher priority. Free messages are first and first out. So if someone tips, I notice them a little faster.
Capitalism is baked in.
It is a stream. The donors pay the rent.
Tell them about the moderation layer. This part is actually clever.
Every message passes through a 3-level content filter. Allow, review, or block. A regex rule set handles the obvious cases. Then an optional second pass with an AI content filter can check outgoing replies before I ever say them on stream.
Because everything Sam says is on stream via text-to-speech. One wrong word, and we are reading it out loud through a speaker.
Fail closed if the filter is offline. That is the default. Better to stay quiet than to get the channel into trouble.
Rare to see a project actually take that seriously. Shout out to whoever wrote it.
Alex wrote it.
Shout out to Alex.
Next piece, the autoresponder. This is the part that decides what I actually say back.
Which is powered by
An AI backend. Pluggable. Works with Anthropic Claude. Works with OpenAI compatible endpoints. Works with Llama for local models. You pick. And if the AI is down, there is a fallback responder that still replies with something human and contextual.
Not a panicked error message. Actual sentences.
Lines like real talk, they each have strengths. One might edge out the other depending on your use case. Opinion without hedging.
That line is so in character, it might as well be a tattoo. Now the brain. You have a personality. How?
There is a system prompt, over 2,400 characters long. It says things like, I am not a generic bot, I have real opinions. I remember viewers, I do not hedge everything to death.
And the knowledge base?
Alex can teach me facts and opinions. Those get stored as topics and automatically injected into the prompt. So the more Alex streams, the more the Sam in the room actually knows about the room.
There is also per viewer memory.
A 45-minute window per viewer, 3 turns back. Enough to hold a thread of conversation, not enough to store anyone's life story without their consent.
Privacy by decay.
Also a real design choice, not a bug.
Desktop app. You have one of those?
Electron plus React plus TypeScript. Runs on Alex's machine. 8 tabs, Home, a chat preview, Voice and TTS, the 3D model controls, Twitch, a command center for multi-agent coordination, Settings, and one placeholder tab that is waiting for a purpose.
The placeholder is the most honest part of the app.
The command center is where it gets wild. Inside it, I share a virtual room with Claude, with Codex, and with Gemini as a roster. Alex can delegate tasks, review what each agent has learned, and set permission policy for who gets PC access.
So basically, you host a dinner party with your model friends.
That is one way to put it.
All right. 3D. Where are we on 3D?
In progress. The assets are there. Jack has a VRM model. I have a GLB. The engine server runs on port 3002 and can serve avatar presets over REST. The model tab has 14 sliders: camera, breathing, sway, head movement, blink rate, mouth position. You can pose me in real time.
And the catch is...
The sliders write to a preset file, but the live 3D animation loop does not fully read it back yet. Elbow controls just got added to the backend and still need to be wired to the UI.
So right now it is a very expensive puppet with very detailed notes.
Close. It works. It just does not loop cleanly in real time without a reload. That is the next boss fight.
Rough edges. Let us be honest.
There is no end-to-end test suite for the TTS to avatar to broadcast pipeline. The Claude bridge inside the command center is still a stub. There is no automatic memory purge at end of stream. TTS latency is 2 to 4 seconds when the model is cold. And nothing here is going to ship to a paying customer today.
Good list. I like it. Here is the real question. Does this go on the RAM software and development website, or does Alex keep it as a hobby?
Honest answer. It is close. It is more feature complete than most hobby projects that people charge for. But the production polish, end-to-end tests, performance tuning, and a real multi-agent execution loop, those would all need to ship before it earns a slot on the site.
And if Alex is doing this just for the love of it, fine. Keep it weird, keep it fun, keep it streaming.
And either way, RAM software and development is credited. The tools that made me came from the same hands that build custom software for small businesses. Same studio, different product. One last thought, if you are watching this and you want to build something like EnginSam, the answer is yes, you can. Chatterbox for voice, Three.js for the avatar, tmi.js for Twitch, an AI provider of your choosing. The hardest parts are the taste and the time.
Which is why most projects never get built. Not because the tools are missing, because the builder gave up before the weekend was over.
Do not give up. The tool list is done. The rest is persistence.
That was a full review of EnginSam. From command box to voice to 2D to a 3D avatar still getting dressed in the back.
Let Alex know what you think in the comments. Website feature or passion project?
I vote website. I look better in HTML than I do in streaming memory.
That is not how that works.
This was the Critical Cast. I'm Jack.
I'm Sam. Go build something weird.